question on scale-up is, can I take a process developed in the laboratory, and by that I mean the time sequence of chamber pressure, shelf temperature, and can I use that directly in production? And a good friend of mine, an old friend, Felix Franks, once said that you have to remember that you're not freeze-drying the shelf, you're freeze-drying the product. And in fact, if you run exactly the same process in terms of the shelf temperature time profile, you're not necessarily running the same process in the product. And the product is what counts. Now, in spite of those cautions, my answer to the question here is no, not quite, which basically means that if you're fairly careful, the scale-up problems do tend to be less severe in freeze-drying than in many other unit processes, and that's largely because the primary container system, the formulation, the fill volume, all of that is exactly the same from the laboratory into manufacturing. And there are differences from dryer to dryer, and as I indicated a few minutes ago with regard to the ice nucleation behavior, there can be rather sizable differences in how the ice forms, that is, the nucleation temperature, and the size and distribution of size and morphology of the ice.